We're back, Seven Rivers Racing at the 5/8 mile here at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. We've got so much track stuff. I'm excited to be here. This is one of our first chances to be at the La Crosse Speedway on a picture-perfect day, and we're talking with the NASCAR late model driver, the number 2 Miller Lite sponsored car, Cole Scholze. His father, Steve Scholze, joining us as well, the one and only pit crew. And, well, that's all they really need. If you've watched what they've done out here, Steve is a mechanical master at mind. So this is year 2 or year 3 in a late model here at La Crosse?
This will be year 2.
Now, obviously, you've picked up enough here. You've got enough seat time. What else is going to happen here in 2012? It looks like your sights are going to be set on not just La Crosse, but maybe venturing out some other places.
Well, we're going to do a little traveling this summer. We're going to go down to Columbus 151, down to Madison, have some fun with those boys, and go up to Norway, Michigan, up to UP, and have a blast running up with the Upers.
Now, how do you, when the La Crosse schedule comes out, how do you determine, okay, this is what the schedule looks like, we want to run Columbus, or we want to, I mean, Michigan, that's a heck of a haul right there. How do you determine which races you want to do?
Oh, a lot of it is just how I feel about the schedule, you know, and just, like, we got a couple days off this summer, so we're going to go up and, on our days off, like, we got Eve of Destruction, you know, might go up there that weekend, and we also got Smash-A-Rama. We're going to probably go up there and on one of those 2 weekends, you know, just a week away from La Crosse.
It's always interesting to find out what drivers do. Here at La Crosse, we do have those. I think that's really the only 2 nights off that you guys would have would be the Smash-A-Rama and the Trailer Race of Destruction. It's always interesting to find out who's going to end up on the hill or who's going to race other places here in Wisconsin. So it's just one of those where I don't think I could ever see you just sitting on the hill and not driving. Because I saw that last year a couple of times when you had wrecked or whatever the case may be, and drivers just don't look the same when they're on the hill. They need to be down here.
No, it's no fun sitting on the hill. It's a lot better being down on the track, getting the feel of the car, and just having fun, you know. But it's fun to mingle with the fans up in the stands.
Oh, sure.
Got to do that every now and then. They like it, and it brings more attention to yourself.
Now, we're sitting in the winner's circle, and the track, for those that don't know it, that accompanies this area is the quarter-mile track, and we were on the Outlaws, which formerly used to be the Rays, changed it to the Outlaws last year. We kind of experimented during Oktoberfest of having a super late model run the Outlaw class last year. Dan Young did it. Matter of fact, was not only broke the track record that Johnny O had held for, I think, 2 or 3 years, but he also met the challenge of starting on the pole already a lap down and came back and won the race with Johnny O in the hunt right behind him. You're going to venture into the Outlaws this year. Yeah,
we're going to have some fun there. I mean, Dad did it a while back, you know, when they first started it. You know, he raced with Larry, and he won the first inaugural one at Oktoberfest when they first started.
Now, was that in the Oh No car?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were 0-0 for a long time.
Matter of fact, now, didn't you guys have a hot shot a couple years ago where you had your car and Cole's side by side?
Yep.
That is one of the neat things. I wish a lot of father-son, you know, I think the only other father-son racing tandem out here now would be Steve Carlson and Mike Carlson. I don't know if we have a couple more that might be slipping my head or not. Would really like to see a lot of drive teams do that, is have a father maybe take his car from the 70s or 80s, if you could find a picture, and then put it next to his son's car and just really incorporate the family out there. Why do you come back to La Crosse every year?
Well, it's close to home, you know, and it's home. I mean, it's always been home, and it always will be home, you know, but it's just the fans, you know, just outstanding. They always support you, whether you're wreck or whether you're having a bad night or you're doing good, you know. But it's all about the fans, you know. Them guys, it's unbelievable what you guys do. I mean, fans and the sponsors, I can't thank you guys enough.
And of course, without sponsors, we wouldn't be talking to Cole or Steve today. You've had some fantastic sponsors on board since almost day one.
Yes, we have. We're proud to have Miller Lite on board.
Obviously.
They give us a lot of
Sparta Miller Lite.
Lot of good beer to drink up, you know, and do a fantastic job lettering the car. We also got Randall's Tires. We mount all our tires and do all our alignments and stuff there. Kevin Qualheim Roofing. If you ever need anybody to roof your house, Kevin Qualheim's good person to go to. We also have Rainy Days Stained Glass, new one this year, out of West Salem here. They do all your custom stained glass stuff. Doesn't matter how big you want it or how small, you can do it. We also got Right Spot Bar and Grill, Sparta. Great food, great people.
Big hangout for a lot of the racers after the race nights too.
Yep. Service Plus Heating and Cooling in Sparta do a lot of our sheet metal work and
Where your hot
air
girls
duct
and your
stuff.
cool guys are.
Yeah. Rick's Auto Body Sales and Service.
Here's Crosse.
Kevin Eddy down there paints the car, does an awesome job, you know, always looks good. And we got Harris Crossing Bar in Sparta. Great tavern to hang out to. A lot of us race car drivers go between there and the Right Spot.
Right.
Good times.
Well, again, without the sponsorships, these guys don't have a chance to race out here on a weekly basis, or some that run maybe every other week or whatever the case may be. And just love to hear the sponsorships that come out. And then very quickly, you're going to be a daddy here pretty soon. Is that going to alter the racing?
Yeah, a little bit, you know. I gotta spend more time with family and start that life, you know, but
Another Scholze racer.
we'll always be around, you know, racing or sitting up in the stands watching races, you know.
Now, we're going to have to come up with a number, because if you're the oh no and he's the number 2, is it be like the oh no 2.5?
Either that or we got to have a number 1 somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. The oh no, the 1 and the 2. I want to see that on the hot shot card in about 10 years. Again, we'd like to thank Cole Scholze. He drives the number 2 NASCAR late model here at La Crosse. Also his father, Steve Scholze, predominant name here in auto racing in Western Wisconsin for many, many years. I want to thank you for joining us today on the La Crosse KQEG TV 7 Rivers Racing Show. We're going to be back out here at the track a couple of more times this year to give you some more insights on some of the drivers and we'll talk about what they love to do. I'm Dan Dygert. Thanks for joining us. Remember, the website is youtube.com/7 Rivers Racing. I also have both of these guys on my AM 580 WKTY Mississippi Thunder Race Report throughout the year. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week. Until then, we'll see you at the racetrack.